20, but there is a high rate of divorce between Filipino and Korean. I think one of the main reasons is the cultural differences. When in the Philippines, it's like both. The guy would serve the wife at some time, and the wife would serve the husband at some other time. But in Korea, it's totally the opposite. And even when Filipinos have the idea that Korean culture is like patriarchal culture, they have the idea by theory, but they haven't actually experienced. So when they come here, that's when the problem arises. Generally, Filipino would like gatherings like birthday party and invite their friends and families. But where Korea is very close, very close family. You don't even invite your cousins to second cousins. Even first cousin is a bit far away. But for Filipinos, this is like a big thing. So when they do that and they go out, say they want to meet their friends, and this is not for Korean men. That's one also that's one of the challenge for them to accept. Sometimes I would say, it's only my personal opinion. Sometimes I would see that Tamunhwa's aim is, they are losing their aim to counsel and make a better relationship. But in most cases, it is the husband who abused the wife or the children. What the Tamunhwa usually do is try to make the couple together, to stay together, which for me, it is not the aim of it. I think the aim is to lessen the differences and try to make them understand. It's not to force them to stay. I think that they have Korean lessons, and they teach the ladies how to make kimchi and how to prepare dinner at home, or how to take care of mother or mother-in-law, father-in-law, or the children. What I also see here is that the aim, it's very good to learn Korean. It's very important. It's basic. It's very important to learn what is Korea, how Korea lives, what's the culture in Korea, in order to understand the behavior of your family. That's really important. But what is missing there is try to get the family understand her. So it's one-sided. So I look at it as this program is trying to convince the immigrant to turn into Korean, which is impossible. It's beneficial to learn. But it would be fantastic if there is also counseling for the family and the husband, especially if you live with the parents-in-law. I think it is more efficient if the parents-in-law and the husband would also have idea of your culture. So for example, we would like to meet our friends and go for party, dress up and go for dancing. But in that, for especially the older generation Korean, they look at it as taboo. When you dress up with your sexy dress and you go dancing with your friends, male or female, and this is Philippines, you go for dancing, male or female dance. Even
successful marriage or unsuccessful.
Okay, let's say for all I know, the families I know, I would say I know maybe about 80 families. Just let's say 80 families I know. I would say among the 80 families, I know 10 who are happy.
10 families are happy.
And I would say I know 20 or 25 who are just living as it is, just accepting as it is.
Accepting, so and so.
Yes. And the rest are just like a little bit troublesome.
Then about 50% of them are not so good.
More than.
And I guess the Philippine women, what are their social status in Philippines just before coming to Korea, you think?
It's not as the same as the counterpart, the Korean men. There are also who are married, who have education in the Philippines. I know a lot of them. The Filipinos are very emotional in other way. Koreans are emotional in other way. Just different type of emotion. But when you see a Filipino woman married with a Korean husband, she would like generally holding hands on the street, kissing, romantic moments, so on. But as soon as she comes here, the first thing she will learn how to serve the parent, how to serve the husband. So you can just imagine her brain. Like, no, I imagine coming here with a loving husband. So the expectation of the husband and wife is totally different. They not matching on the expectation. That happens most of the problem, and I see it. That's the reason of most lying and cheating. Somehow a Filipina could say stay for 1 or 2 years, and then one day she will be looking for a emotional fulfillment, social fulfillment she couldn't get.